Hello, and thank you very much for coming to another episode of Marla Plays.
Woo!
Now, if we have uploaded the previous episode, we do understand that there are some issues with the sound. We deeply apologize. We always ask that you please watch this episode, but if you don't, perfectly understandable. Either way, this is where it gets good. Everything else was backstory, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. By
Yeah.
the way, I'm Perla.
Yeah, and I'm Manuel, in case you forgot. In case this is your first time here. Wake up! Sorry, you are making strange noises in your sleep.
I was having a nightmare. What's going on, Gregor?
Backstory, in case you didn't see the previous episode.
Which we don't blame you for.
Which you don't blame me for. Is perfectly fine. We love you guys all the same. And girls, and anything in between.
Peeps.
Anyway, these 4 people, 2 of them are not here, well, 5 people technically, are in a cabin, camping out.
In the woods.
In the woods. And they are
all gonna die.
Maybe going to die because it is a horror game, and they're trying to scavenge for food because they didn't ration properly, thinking
And it's not going well.
Yeah, and thinking they're gonna have enough food. It's not going well.
There's a storm coming.
There's a storm coming. There's a storm outside. It's already here, actually. So So right now they're getting woken up by the storm, and we'll see what they do now that they're.
Oh yeah, and they're sentient cabbages, potatoes, raspberries, bread. I forgot the other one. Onion.
How could I forget about the sentient vegetables, the chompets?
The
Yes. We don't know if they're real or not, but they talk to us, and we kind of don't like them, or kind of do like them. I don't know. We haven't seen.
We might be off our meds.
We might be off our meds. Anything else I'm forgetting? No, that's it. We're just running out of food, concerned, and they're all panicking a little bit. It woke me up.
There was lightning.
Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud.
Let's just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning.
Everyone nods in agreement and gets back to bed. Oh yeah, we had a terrifying nightmare.
Oh yeah. There was something there in the dark.
Except for you.
Of course.
You can't fall back to sleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare.
Goose pimples.
Yeah. Karin's snoring is louder than a sawmill.
Ooh.
You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Oh, sorry. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut.
Who went out there?
And Natalie sounds petrified.
What?
I looked at the door and we're completely surrounded by floodwaters.
Oh shit.
Looks like sailors take warning was more appropriate for today.
We're gonna end up eating each other. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow.
Yeah. You can't steal big guy's optimism, Karin.
Why the hell not? I did not sleep good last night either.
I know. You're gonna kill me now? Yeah, he's also good at chopping wood, though. He likes my wood.
All natural.
Don't say
organic.
that out loud. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow?
I give it a 25% chance of it clearing up tomorrow.
When is 7-5?
27?
You said 25%?
27.
Yes, I know it says 27%
Yeah,
here. You
because
said
I
25.
said 27.
Oh, we're going to look at the recording later. Oh, okay, we'll come back to this.
I said 27.
Okay.
Based on what? Yeah, when are you...
Based on the recording.
Once you've been a meteorologist. I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room.
What?
Sounds like you're stealing Natalie's thunder. And Natalie, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it?
Couldn't make it past the cover.
Judging books by their covers.
Yes.
That bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust?
How did you arrive at 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow?
25? When is 7 to 5, Manuel? When is 7 to 5? When is 7 to 5, bitch?
If anything, like, if we're ever, like, replaced with evil twins, we should ask ourselves, like, when is 7 over 5? And if we're confused, then we know there's an evil twin. If we get mad, they're like, oh yeah, that's you.
It's easy. Take the time of the year, multiply it by a factor of None of your business.
None of beeswax.
Mariah begins to explain meteorology.
Are you the protagonist? Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. Bitch. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to the where. So the first thing.
That's me.
I'm sorry.
So the first thing you need to understand.
Minutes of explanation feels like hours. You look over at Natalie. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. I'll clap for you. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring.
You lost me a few minutes in, but it's okay.
I didn't understand a word of it. Ah, you dumb himbo. Gah. Natalie turns to you. Anyway, there's no telling how long this will last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions.
Eat each other.
I believe in you. What is with you and them eating each other?
It's a theory. Me too.
Okay.
If it doesn't happen, I'll kind of be disappointed. But if it does happen, like, fucked up, man. Who thinks of that?
It looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs. Except for you. With everyone stranded in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy.
Why is it my responsibility?
You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone is still talking.
Why? It got darker.
You get out some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam.
Talk to the Chompettes. We need a recipe.
With the kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the Chompettes.
Hi there, guys.
Hello! Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us.
The big guy will try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us.
Alright.
That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced?
You tell her now.
Raspberry milk shake.
You let out an audible groan.
No, wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun.
Well, it's worth that time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year.
Of course. Not while I'm here.
Oh God, you're shouting in my ear.
Not while I'm here.
Isn't that every year, Bread? We still have to talk about that closing line, Bread. You're going to do great this year. Anyways, don't even think of eating us if you're hungry.
I was thinking of eating them. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin. Raise your shine!
Potato, I swear to God, repeat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right! Chompettes, move out!
You're gonna lock them where?
Something's going on, right? The Chompettes somehow managed to close the drawer on themselves.
Hey, where's my recipe book? No.
You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room.
Oh my God, they're gonna kill me. They're gone? Oh no, they're here.
No, they're here. Karin interrupts as you bring in the food.
Took you long enough.
Karin looks at 2 slices of bread left on the mason jar of raspberry jam.
There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread.
Karin's right.
What the hell is the matter with you?
You grip the knife tightly in your hand.
Ooh! Spicy! It's getting spicy. There's some chili oil here. You think this is enough for 5 of us?
Dude, it's 50 degrees outside. This is a little chilly in here. No, it's severely storming outside and they're probably gonna die. What? Wait, we can't throw this bread away. It's all we have left. I would love this guy turns out to be like really Christian.
Gregor's right. And Natalie, will mold spores give us food poisoning?
I'm no scientist.
Read a
Sorry.
Let's pick off as much mold as we can.
Doesn't work.
We can't leave it the floodwater, so this will have to last us another day.
Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their pieces like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat it in one bite.
He's the Satan, not a Christian.
Christ delicious. He looks like a duck eating bread.
Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than what we had when we left Ukraine.
Plenty of rainwater outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration.
What?
But until the storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up, but we just give it a chance.
And Natalie, where are you getting that information from?
One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here.
There are no science-y books? You're illiterate, so that's definitely a lie. What?
I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying.
What?
I gave him the Bible, and he said it was a good book.
I'm serious. He pretends to read those books because he wants us to think that he's smart. But I can just tell he's just staring at the page, faking it.
What do you think?
You're used
You
to faking
think Christ is our Lord and Savior?
And now he doesn't know his weather conditions from a hole in the ground. Karen is correct. And I can't read.
Which one?
What? Is it possible to, like, get 5 hearts on everyone?
No.
No?
No.
We're already one ahead in Corinne. Let's go with Corinne.
So which one?
They'll top him.
Yeah.
Ha! You're funny. Shut up, nerd.
Oh.
Fake nerd. Wannabe nerd. Keep pretending with those books, Natalie. Brutal, Karen. I found an old picture book in the living room, Natalie. Let me know if you want it, small fry.
Oh, you're being a bitch, man. Karin, don't talk about my boyfriend like this. Karin smiles at you. I guess let's call it a day.
On to day 4.
Yeah. I'm just gonna cry my eyes out in the same bedroom I sleep with you in. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 6 minutes later.
Oh, fuck. I'm glad you called out Annalie's bluff.
Noodly.
You
Or we
continue to impress.
We're just not gonna say the vowels are noodly.
Literally. It's a shame Noodly is sleeping in the same bedroom. I should have never let him be the one to share with me. But what if it was just me and you? I'm sure we could study and squeeze a few novels in before bed.
Right, you're hungry too. You nod.
Donuts. Well, we'll have to see if we can kick him out at some point, right? With death. Oh, you'll have to tell me about the anatomization book on the bookshelf. Really cool pictures in there. Don't think that would be
Karin
cool
looks
pictures.
like she has a crush on you.
Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson. What? Okay. And what?
Karin walks away looking very happy.
Yeah.
You are definitely sure Karin will remember that.
2 hearts. 2 hearts.
Yeah, we got another heart. Our relationship is stronger with the bitch.
I'm gonna try to, like,
Bruh.
romance the girls first, and
Bruh,
then we'll
she
do the guys.
bitchy as hell.
Yeah. I know, but I like them mean.
Okay.
Equisibity.
You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to sleep very hungry. Yeah.
Like, I want the mean person to just think of me as the favorite.
Okay.
Only be nice to me sometimes.
You don't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up.
I wish I did. Manual.
I'm sorry, okay?
And that's how fast a deer could run if startled.
Whoa! Incredible.
Impressive.
Yeah. I wish we had a deer here. With the food getting lower, let's just skip today's meal. No! It's only for one day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting through history.
Not Christianity.
What, those pagans?
That doesn't make us feel any better, Natalie.
What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly.
Okay,
Oh,
stop
yeah.
looking
Oh,
at me.
hell no. Don't look at me like that. And Natalie leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. I'll kill him first.
Yeah.
Everyone goes to a separate area.
How dare you dishonor me
Karin in
like
the
this?
bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and then Natalie in the bathroom.
Kill him.
Who do you want to speak to?
I don't know, man.
I can't tell you.
Wait. Damn it. Wait, what do you mean you can't tell me?
Well,
Can't tell me what?
I can't tell you what I know.
Okay. Converse with Natalie. Let's go bully him.
Oh. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go bully the illiterate nerd. Eek. I'm done using the bathroom. Sorry, must have been daydreaming. And Natalie looks at you oddly. Do you ever daydream?
I don't like the mirror.
Also, I'm a vampire, apparently.
Yeah, you bet. Let's be safe here.
Of course. It's a natural way to fill in gaps of boredom. And what do you daydream about? Cooking? You nod. Yeah, I thought so. Can you tell you have I can tell you have a history with cooking. You don't know half of it. So, you can tell Natalie is struggling with small talk. Yeah, same, bud. What's the best thing you've ever cooked?
Children.
Children, okay.
Yeah, those people not like us.
What? But I'm a child. That's a pretty gross joke. I think I'm going to puke. Natalie is getting paler. I gotta go. Well, we're not getting hard from him.
Nope.
He leaves in a rush. You head back to the others.
I'm just letting him, know. I'm dropping hints that we're gonna be cooking people.
Everyone looks pretty down this evening.
Wish the rain would just stop.
You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
He looks skinnier.
Yeah.
Somehow. Gaunt. Me too.
You are too. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Short day, huh? Here you go. You go to bed with a growling stomach.
Is it just a stomach growling, or is it the demons?
You have a strange dream.
What demons?
One of the dreams again. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. You keep telling him to lie down on the tray.
Oh shit, we did cook children!
But he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lie down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage.
What?
And he pushes you into the oven.
Ah!
As a stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat.
Ah!
Hi. You okay, bud?
Yeah.
Day 5.
Do you know at least how many days it's supposed to go for?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck you.
Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. Their stomachs must have kept them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You can barely make out the trees from the windows.
If you're sleeping, you can't be hungry.
Yeah. You hear stirring of blankets, arms, and legs. Mariah looks petrified.
When does she not?
Yeah, dude.
I couldn't sleep.
And Natalie has bags under his eyes.
I don't see him.
This storm is too loud. Karin looks out of it.
Ah! Cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive.
Gregor looks a little gaunt. Like you said, dude. I got a good look out the window.
What?
Yeah.
And?
Couldn't see anything due to the rain. Ha ha ha!
Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed.
Karin turns to you.
When is this going to end?
I don't know. Damn, Karen, I don't control the weather. I checked outside the door again. Floodwaters keep rising. Unfortunately, we're going to need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies.
It'll take long for me to starve. I got reserves. How close is the nearest town?
I don't know.
Didn't you have a map on
you? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor.
Well, did you fucking throw it in the river like Blair Witch?
I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Mariah and Natalie go white as a sheet. Well, we'll have to ride out the storm.
Eh,
Mariah looks at you.
we're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating.
The group stares at you.
Why?
It will clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. You can tell Gregor's putting on a fake optimism and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today?
With Mariah? Because she looks like she's close to maybe wanting to kill someone, so maybe I could get her to do it.
Okay.
Ah! It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it?
He's big. I'm big. You explain to Mariah how the size of a person and fat content determine how warm they are naturally.
Yeah. Wish I was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world.
Oh.
Do you know what he wanted to do for a career?
Mariah does her best Gregor impression.
Split firewood and gaze at the stars. How boring is that?
Depends on the person, but pretty boring.
You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me.
Mariah blushes a little.
You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you.
You're pretty sure Mariah will remember that. Another heart? Yeah, another heart.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have to choose one person to fully heart up, or?
You can't make everybody happy. That's all I can say.
Okay. I'm already making an enemy of Natalie.
You thank her and leave the bedroom. When you say a Natalie, it sounds like Natalie and it makes me feel like it's a girl's name. You call everyone together. They all look grim. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife.
You could cut a person too.
This knife, right here. The one in my hand. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out.
Wait, this is like that episode in the Mickey Mouse show where he's cutting the ham and it's just like fucking see-through ham.
It's a see-through. No, it was a piece of bread.
Oh yeah, the bread is see-through.
And then they cut a little bean and then they put it in between and you can still see the bean through the two slices of bread. God damn.
That's this.
Yes. But, not this. You bring it out. Everyone can now take their eyes off of it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it'll last. Karin is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing. And Natalie chews cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mariah nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor's
been done.
Gregor just pops it in his mouth like a cherry. We're gonna die. It was gone in an instant.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
The group thanks you awkwardly.
I mean, you could start with just like chopping up a limb or something.
It's not much.
Yeah.
But you run out of options. You wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed.
You don't have to fully kill the person. You can just harvest them.
You go to bed starving. And we go to day 6. Whew, how you feeling?
Nervous?
Feeling concerned?
Is it just 7 days tops?
No.
Oh, okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
Let me check if the rain has stopped.
It hasn't, dude.
It's still flooding.
What are we going to do? Doesn't mean we want to.
Humans can live about 2 to 3 weeks without food. Water isn't a concern. Rainfall should end in a day or 2, right?
That's what you guys been saying 2 days ago. Actually, precipitation can occur more than 215 days a year here. What?
But do you really think it'll rain that long?
40 days, 40 nights.
Oh.
And Natalie, it's been days already. What makes you think it will stop soon?
Relax, everyone. Let's see how long we can ride this out. Fingers crossed it's done by tomorrow.
Are we gonna have to leave in Noah's Ark?
Panic is slowly creeping in. Everyone's looking scared, but you need to survive.
Who wants to volunteer an arm?
Karin and Gregor begin to discuss next options. Do you want to speak with Mariah in the kitchen? Or Natalie in the living room?
Mariah in the kitchen. Maybe she'll see
Wait,
the
there's a
trumpets.
third option.
Think instead about everyone you've done wrong.
Everything you've done.
And how you've done everyone. No!
Okay.
I'm not gonna dwell. It's
All
not
right.
my fault. I'm not the only adult here.
Okay, we'll speak with Mariah.
Everyone has responsibilities.
We'll speak with Mariah. Gosh.
My therapist says I don't have to take that. Hey,
Mariah looks relieved to see you.
when I'm being
Oh, okay.
nice. Just
That-
my presence
yeah.
is enough food for her.
It's enough for our relationship to be stronger.
I am her sustenance.
You know, for
How
a
are you
friendship
holding up?
or a relationship to last, all you need to do is be present. Anyway.
That was sweet. Better question. How are you holding up?
Yeah, I care about you, walking meat.
Not very good. That's very sweet of you to ask.
Mariah's looking at you intently. She gets a little closer to you.
Mwah. I noticed you didn't use any meat when cooking. Because we don't have any. You usually have to pick it out of the foods the others make. But you respected that. Thank you.
Mariah's looking at you with admiration.
I need to speak with Gregor for a minute, but thanks again.
Like, do we get another heart?
Yeah.
You're definitely sure Mariah will remember that.
Woo!
Oh, wow.
Woo! 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 Woo!
Okay.
The relationship is stronger.
Cool.
Will she offer herself up to us?
You know what, Perla? I don't know.
But we'll find out next time. We'll find out next
Fine,
time.
fine. This is a good spot, yes. Now, what's gonna happen? They're all starving. They're all locked in a cabin. And doesn't look like it's getting better. We'll find out what happens next time on Marla Plays. Thank you for joining us.
Comment who you think's gonna die first. Laters.
And if you do know, don't put it in the comments.
Stay safe, sane, and smiling, everyone.
And starving.
Bye.
Bye.